Chapter 1. The Book Stained in Blood Delhi. 2023. Arisha Aslam had spent most of her postdoctoral life surrounded by dusty manuscripts and forgotten languages, tucked in a corner of the National Archive Library. She preferred ink stains over makeup and centuries-old parchment over mobile screens. A package marked with an insignia she didn't recognize, a crescent moon pierced with an old quill. Inside was a crimson-bound book, fragile yet powerful. It had no title, only an embossed emblem that sent shivers down her spine. When she opened it, the first thing she noticed was the smell, faintly metallic, unmistakably blood. But nothing in her academic career had prepared her for what she discovered that October afternoon. Some words were blackened out, others glowed faintly, but one name repeated throughout. It was a monsoon-heavy day, the sky burdened with clouds, when the courier arrived. The script inside was an old Persian, interwoven with secret symbols she had never seen. Zara Begum of Lalka, a name that wasn't listed in any Mughal genealogy. Arisha knew she had found something forbidden. Zara Begum. It echoed like a whisper through her thoughts. She opened her laptop and began searching archives, digital museums, even encrypted Mughal family records. The low Kila still stood, though only as a shadow of its imperial glory. She bribed a guard to access an unused section and found, hidden behind a crumbling mural, a narrow staircase leading underground. A woman cloaked in gold, chanting spells before candlelit walls. A betrayal by a man in royal robes. Chapter 2. The Forbidden Emblem. Her heart pounded as she traced the curves of the name. Nothing! It was as though Zara Begum had been erased from history, but the book told another story. As Arisha flipped through the pages, she uncovered fragments of Zara's life. A princess raised in secrecy, a scholar of ancient magic, a woman imprisoned within the palace walls for learning what only men were allowed to know. Chapter 3. The Mirror Chamber. Following clues in the text, Arisha traveled to Old Delhi. There, buried beneath the fort, she found it. A chamber lined with shattered mirrors. Each reflected not her image but scenes from Zara's life. A young girl reading forbidden scrolls. Women across India and beyond descended from forbidden bloodline. Healers, scholars, rebels all sworn to keep Zara's legacy alive. And blood, always blood. Her emails had a warning etched on her apartment wall. And in dreams, Zara guided her. But she had been betrayed by her lover, a Mughal prince. Chapter 4. The Pact One Night. As Arisha read the book aloud under moonlight, something stirred. The mirrors in her room began to tremble. The candles flickered. And then she saw her, Zara Begum, standing in the glass, veiled, her eyes luminous. She spoke not in words, but in visions. The Daughters of Silence stood watch as she chanted Zara's final verses. Arisha was not just a historian. She was Zara's bloodline, and she had been chosen. Zara's magic had never died, it had waited. But to reclaim it, Arisha had to make a pact, to uncover the buried crimes of empire and finish what Zara had started. Chapter 5. The Silent Society. Arisha had to perform the ancient ritual described in the book. It required blood her. Had to be done within the ruins of Lal Kila. Arisha's research led her to a secret network, the Daughters of Silence. But the Empire's ghosts still lingered. A powerful political family had sworn to destroy any trace of Zara's story. They controlled media, archives, even certain academic institutions. Arisha found herself being followed. Silence protects. Truth kills. But Arisha would not stop. Chapter 6. Bloodlines awakened deeper she went. The more powers awakened within her. She could read texts no one else could. Speak in languages no one taught her. Together, they uncovered how Zara had used her magic to protect abused women, to fight injustice, and to punish traitors. Arisha knew now. History had been edited by the powerful. It was time to write it back. Chapter 7. The Final Ritual. To release Zara's spirit fully and reveal her truth to the world. On the night of the lunar eclipse, Arisha snuck into the fort. The wind howled. The earth shook, and from the very ground, Zara's final message rose in golden flame etched on the red walls for all to see. Epilogue. The book rewritten months later. Arisha published a book, The Hidden Queen of the Mules, Zara Begum's Untold Story. It was banned in several countries, but it became a symbol for truth seekers, for women silenced by history, for those who know that blood remembers. And somewhere, deep in a quiet library, the Crimson Book rests again, waiting for the next daughter of the mountain to turn its page.